Oh no. Peggy, where'd you go?
Ooh. Welcome back, everybody, to another day, another beautiful recording, and another beautiful video. Today we are finishing Killer Frequency. No more part 1. No more whatever part we left off at. Today it's final episode of Killer Frequency. Now, the last video we had that woman call talking about she wanted the code, and he said to check on Clive's area, so that's what we're doing right now. That's where we left off, and that's where we're continuing. I've looked all over this area. I don't think it's here. I wonder... I've checked his locker. It's not there. Now, we did have the recording. Maybe it's somewhere around here. Is that cassette tape? No, that's a picture. Alright, so it was over. I wonder if it's going to be somewhere around here. Hold on. Can't open that. What are these? No. What's that?
Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident.
Huh.
The system's not even installed at Woodside.
Factory. Oh, there it is.
Starling
Factory
4000.
code.
User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
These codes shall come in handy, my good friend. They shall. Let's go back upstairs since we got the code. Now, if it gives me the option to give her the code, I'm not giving her the code. Because, me personally, the way she, the way she acted and stuff, I'm starting to believe she is the Whistling Man. In this case, it would be Whistling Woman. Alright, Peggy, I got some info for you.
Find anything?
The Starling 4000.
Yes, I did, Miss Peggy.
It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
That might be a good idea.
We need to give him a call
Okay,
because she probably
the
the
number
Whistling Man and trying to kill him.
Patching you through.
But the fact that what's getting me thinking she's the Whistling Man is the fact that
Shit.
He probably
she don't
can't
even
hear
know
it over
that the
music.
security thing ain't even
Forrest, I don't
installed.
know about this.
Because
This
it
is
says it
super
right there.
weird.
Woodside
Just put me through
Apartments
to
is
Don.
not
I'll
installed.
take care of
Unable to
this
install.
one way or
Require new
another.
parts. New
Okay.
installation
If
date
you say
September
so.
17th.
When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1. Whenever you're ready.
Don,
I'm ready.
are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid.
Mm-hmm.
What's the code to the gate?
Alright, what code should I give Dawn? Dawn, that's her name. Give entry code, give alarm test activation code, give maintenance code, give alarm deactivation code. I'm giving her the test activation because I want that alarm to go off on her.
191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
Thank you, Forrest. No, you ain't gonna be thanking me.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Oh. Did she just break in? She just broke in.
Yeah, stay out! Nobody...
Heck yeah, Roller Ricky!
Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the Whistling Man!
I knew that. I had a
Just
feeling
start
that she
typing in
was
my
the
rifle.
whistling man.
I don't
Just
like
it
hurting
didn't
folks,
add
but
up when she
I
asked
can't
us
let
for the
anything
code.
happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know?
I...
Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window.
I swear,
Man,
I knew something was
thank you.
fishy about
You and
her.
Peggy can skate for free,
Because she always
whenever you
asked
want,
about, the
forever.
way she was
That's a
asking
done
about the
deal.
codes and, oh,
Thanks,
the
Ricky.
neighbor's not
Can't
here. I
wait.
don't know the
Got it.
neighbors.
Talk to
How
you
you
soon.
live in a place you don't know the
Okay.
neighbors?
Gallows Creek.
I mean, I
Here's
can
some
get
music
that, but
while
still.
you process
You live in an
what
apartment. You
just
obviously
happened.
walk by them once in a while. Okay, so I don't need this run. Throw it with the rest of my collection of saving people. What am I supposed to be doing? I wasn't paying attention.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I can't believe I had my suspicions. I worked it out a while ago.
Yeah,
I did.
I worked it out a while ago.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah, she seemed pretty new. I knew she wasn't right. I thought she was just regular.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock?
I did.
Why
I
do you think she
believed it when she
requested
wanted
that
me.
song?
To mess with us, maybe she actually wanted.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman, one who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
Neighbors. We're neighbors. Look out for each other. I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one.
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando
Stopping me from
if
throwing
I
it.
didn't try to help, you know?
We really appreciate that.
100%. Thank you, Murphy.
Oh, thanks. So, what do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep,
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but... Man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about
Bro,
the history of the Whistling
just
Man?
accept
No,
it.
sir.
You got your
That's
butt
the
kicked
first
by a
time I've
girl.
ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
It's okay,
Hey, man,
bro. No
worries.
worries.
Just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help y'all more, man. Now, if you'd have asked me about gators...
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right, all right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Gator
Folks,
talk
that was a
later.
bust, but
I'll
perhaps our
catch y'all
next
with the
caller
gator
has
talk
more they can
later.
tell us.
Gator talk
Let's find out.
later.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
What happened?
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please,
Always
we
like
need
that.
help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need
We'll
an
get you an ambulance.
Forrest. The ambulance was destroyed in the
Oh wait,
explosion at
yeah,
the
the
gas
ambulance
station.
was destroyed at
You
the
should get
gas
all the info you
station.
can.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk
Seriously,
you
I'm just
through the
gonna let this
procedure as quick
dude
as I
die?
can,
Oh, I
and then
can't
leave
do
the rest to
nothing?
You think you can handle that?
What choice do we have? We don't have much of a choice we can handle.
We don't
Yeah.
really have much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
You're sure you can't stay? I can't keep up.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages, elevate his legs, keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him
That was
stabilized.
sorry
Get him here
town.
as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello?
Alright,
Forrest, are
let's
you
see.
there?
Yes,
I'm here.
I'm here.
How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Don't take it out.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah, it's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Skirt, no.
All right,
Leave it
I
alone.
think we need to leave that knife alone.
All right. I'll just keep putting pressure on his stomach for now.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What's up, Peggy?
What
We
could you
can't
possibly
stay on the
want?
line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
She said there was a car there. I know she doesn't know how to drive, but we may not have a choice.
Forrest, that's a terrible idea. Never mind hurting Jason. She might get herself or someone else killed.
Don't suppose you have any ideas then?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, "The future is floppy"?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy?
Thank you.
I know what
We're
a
not
floppy disk is.
stupid.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy.
Yeah, you'll just
I'll
slide
have to
under
look
the
around.
door like every other damn key. That's why I got all the keys to these damn rooms, because you slide under the dang door.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office so you'll hear me over the intercom.
She gotta slide me everything under the damn door.
Locked tight.
Okay. Where the hell is Reggie's office at? I don't even know where his office is. So now I gotta go find Reggie's office. Which I'm gonna assume is somewhere downstairs. In one of these little rooms that's always been locked. Oh look, let me guess, Reggie's office.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Excellent. Need to write pitch document. Good title. Bring back the original protagonist and villain. Protagonist, I guess is what it is. What is it? Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Overdue. Yeah. Thank you. What else you got it? Put in there. If you're reading this, stop stealing my post notes. I'm trying to insert the floppy disk, but it's... Does it not see me trying to put it in? Okay. So, are you serious? Correct me if I'm wrong, but ain't this a floppy disk? There we go. That's why. Oh, dang it.
Could this be
I
it?
keep forgetting about that thing. Okay, pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Free slice on it. Terrifyingly, there is never any pizza. What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe write him in as Final Girl's boyfriend. Protagonist is college student Megan, surname to follow. She's smart, beautiful, resourceful, and lactose intolerant. Amplifies the divide between her and the pizza killer. Take place on 11/07. Very important date for the town. Great Goose Gathering event where a large number of geese appear suddenly and save the town from starvation. What? Dang. What? Try to link this to the greater story. Need to kill off Megan's support network throughout the movie, like Acts 3, but even scarier. So I got 4 and I've got 3. Maybe partner with Tony's Pizza for the lunch. 1 out of 10. Just received a pizza. Okay. So I got a code 4 and a code 3. Any numbers on here? It's so dark, you can't even see it. Just take that, throw it on. That's it. There has to be more floppy disks somewhere. There has to be. Hint, very important date. A very important date? 1 out of 10. 11/07. Maybe it's... I've got 4. Acts 4. This says Acts 4. Ever. So 4 is a number. 11/07. Maybe it's 11/07?
Nope, that's not working. Must be something else. Nice.
No. Okay, Habab, I'm smart. I got it. Okay. Do I gotta put all of these in? Oh, shoot. I take that one. She must have at least 5 now. Daisy, Murphy, Penelope, Freddy, and Lord Winston. I'll need to monitor predictably going forward. The cat photos are a big distraction for the rest of the team. Barbara laughed when I told her about the concept for my new horror script. I don't care what she thinks. A story about an alien egg at the center of the Earth set to hatch on February 30th is a great idea. Why else would we avoid having a February 30th? Whatever you say, buddy. I actually don't know what all of this is supposed to help me with. When I heard Brad as our station food critic, people said I was crazy. When I hired, I said to her, sometimes, guys, I cannot read for some reason. I be reading so fast in my head that I read the wrong word. We only have 3 takeout places and a diner. What's the point? Don't tell me no dang Ponties. Because that won't be get on my nerve very much. To them I say, you can't be afraid to explore the darkest reaches of the unknown. Bradley and Barbara. Isn't that that's not Barbara? Barbara? What kind of name is Barbara? I've been reading Barbara. See, anyway, Bradley and Barbara seem to be spending an awful lot of time together. I didn't realize she was interested in Brad's work. Maybe I should join one of their after-work meetings sometimes. I've always wanted to learn more about food. Brad and Barbara ended up missing most of our first training session. Brad made a joke about practicing mouth-to-mouth as Barbara got really upset and stormed off. The joke wasn't that bad. Well, maybe it was to Barbara. I thought Barbara or whatever. I don't know. The name is, I don't know what the heck. Because I thought her name was Barbara. I don't know what the heck a Barbara is. I think it's Barbara, just spelled it wrong. I'm calling her Barbara. Barbara just sounds weird. Barbara. John refused to engage with the first aid trainer during the course. I know he was a war medic, but it was station policy to send everybody regardless. But Peggy went on vacation. John apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he procured from the military at the end of his service. Is that legal? Do I need to report him? That's who we're gonna get to do it, John. Spoke to John again about eating the free samples that Brad gets sent from his reviews. He said he'd stop, but he'd stop. Said that the last 3 times too. Is it un-American? For a war vet? I mean, not necessarily. We're trying to find who would be the best bet. So far, I'm going with John.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and we're more interested in you.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest
Wait,
of this.
I want to read this. Forrest Nash. Alright, I can't believe we actually got the Forrest Nash here in Gallows Creek. His motivation may be low. Where did I stop? I lost myself. Low, his demands are a bit beyond our means, and he's currently blacklisted from any reputable station. But honestly, we don't have a reputation to lose. Why? What did Forrest Nash do? Forrest isn't really integrating, sorry about that, with the team. Seems to have his lone wolf thing going on. Heard him call Jeannie, Johnny, Janine, and Brenda in his first week. Hopefully this changes when he gets settled. I've paired Forrest with Peggy for his show. They seem to have developed a relationship of sorts pretty quickly. which is a good thing because we weren't sure. We sure don't have the show budget to pair him with Karen. Well, you think Karen too good to pair with me? No, I could have just looked at it and see who they were talking about. I think it's gonna be the war veteran. That's my honest opinion. Ooh, did they got Peggy? I want to see Peggy. Yeah, let's go read Peggy. I want to read Peggy.
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can. Don't waste time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really
Never seen somebody
We're in a hurry.
Never seen somebody gel with everybody as quickly as Peggy has. Her, Karen, and Barbara have really become a little family already. Maybe we need to run this station on girl power. Hopefully it's cheaper than electric. Sometimes I wonder if Peggy secretly wants her own show. She hasn't been shy about getting involved in the calls on the screen. Sometimes it feels as though Forrest could just leave for a coffee mid-call and nobody would know. Peggy and Karen have missed another work event, this time first aid training, because of their training sessions. Their collection of cocktail parasols grows after each session. Why are they training sessions at a bar? I know who it's gonna be. I think I kind of got an idea. The war veteran, John. Nigga, you should care about this.
Let me at him!
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes. I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Forrest, I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay. Please, I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
Give that war medic a call, my girl.
He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks.
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
I want to say the Whistling Man is bad. Somebody didn't say.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over.
Good job, John.
Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John.
Exactly. See, I
We'll
like
let him know
War
you're
Medic.
underway.
I like War Medic John.
Hello,
Man,
Casey?
I'd be damned he'd die on my
How are we
watch.
doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey?
I think he got there quick.
Jason? Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now. Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
Can I get out this room now?
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Finally, then let me out this stupid room. Got a feeling the Whistling Man about to be like, oh, he, she, it, whatever, is like, man, you took my kill. I was gonna get in there, break in, and kill. Now I can't. And now I gotta kill you, you little sharmota. Stupid doors, man. Let's play some music.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
I'm ready to go back on air, girl.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Man, I wish one episode, just one episode, I remembered to turn off the music before going back on air.
189.16.
If I could pull that off for one,
I believe
we're about to
we
be,
have another
I don't know,
caller on
almost
the
done
line.
with the game, I think.
How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Aw, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little white wind.
Haven't I been
halo
everybody's
number?
guardian angel?
Maybe something for the KFAM Halloween party.
Like,
All right,
seriously, I've
everyone,
pretty much
let's
been
calm
everybody's
down.
guardian angel this
Ricky,
game.
I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Really?
Oh? What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
About him, keep talking. What? Tell me about him.
Tell me about him. What was George like?
What?
I didn't know him for long, man. Sad to
think
say.
about
We had our first team party
what
on
if
the night he drowned.
George drowned
He seemed like such a good dude.
and
Ricky,
she's his
were you
mom?
there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned.
I wonder,
I
because he
beat
said
out
he
of it.
drowned. What if
Man,
it's his mom getting
I
revenge
remember
for
George was
everybody
gone.
who knew
There was
about
a
it?
whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
George's girl? Ricky, who was the girl? She might just be the one behind all of this.
What? No way, man. There was so much love there. I can't believe she'd ever be capable of anything like this.
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you
Yeah,
remember.
it could be a girlfriend.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
Wasn't your fault. That's horrible. Maybe if you hadn't run. No, it wasn't your fault,
Ricky.
man. You just...
It wasn't your fault. You're not a
I mean,
bad
anybody,
person.
when they see a bunch of people running, is gonna run too.
it took a long time to learn, but yeah, it's all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me to max you to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new
Doing
lead
good
in the
today.
case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious bean, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy? Peggy?
What's wrong?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet! I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
You don't need to.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
That's
I don't
nice
think
to
it's gonna
think,
be that
Peggy,
easy.
but I don't reckon Dawn is gonna give up without a fight.
She probably won't give up without a fight, no. But neither will we. Now, let's get you back into the arena, champ. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over, but for now, let's bring in our next caller.
Yep, bring in the next one. I thought I already clicked it.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John, is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason lives!
Jason, we meet at last.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you. Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Was he... Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason, where was I? Yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
Who killed George that night?
Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend.
That's why the Whistling Man
Party that
stabbed
night,
him.
I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean? Oh, yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
So let me get this straight. The power's cut out, right? That's on. That's on. That's on. That's on. Power. Okay, where? The powers got cut, but everything else. What? And he was about to tell us. He was about to tell us who the killer was. Is this the basement? I think it's the basement. Yeah, this is the basement. Huh. This whistle man, bro, ain't playing no games. That come from here? So I gotta go here. Let me guess, it's in here
Far
somewhere.
back corner. Why is this station so big?
I can't see. I saw a red light. I got distracted. I was like, oh, yeah.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power. The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
Bro, you need to warn Peggy. Peggy, you need to get the hell out of there. What you mean?
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
He gonna get Peggy. You ain't getting my co-host. Bro, I got chills right now. Peggy?
Oh no. Peggy! Where'd you go?
Ooh. Ah!
What the... No way. This can't be happening.
You. Where'd you do is Peggy?
A call? Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
I'd rather. What do you mean? I'd rather not. Alright.
Alright. Let's.
I'm happy to hear that.
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even
Wait a minute.
out of his coffin with all the money in the world.
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well...
Wait, then who the hell?
Get it.
Wait, then... Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash,
No.
let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two whistling men tonight. Of course! That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well,
I know.
it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Where are you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20
Ain't
years
Teddy
ago.
the guy we
Listen
don't
to me.
like?
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
No! Would you just shut up before she beats the crap out of you some more?
I said you speak when you're spoken to.
He's trying to get killed. You know, he's probably someone I'll let get
Done
killed.
some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago. And that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview?
I'll do that. I mean,
Alright.
they're just out for revenge.
I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
Look, me and Peggy leave alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Yeah, Marie, be honest, do you want it? Man, I'm gonna say hit him.
Hit him again, Marie.
I just wanted to do it.
God damn it.
Oh, it worked.
Our first team party is coming up.
That could have been nice when I
saw
said
the
screw
date
that.
it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new
guys.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We
Wait, this is the first Whistling Night?
God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky. He was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is.
But you killed a man, so how does that make you decent?
Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About
I feel like she's just gonna
midway
kill
through
him.
the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the Whistling Man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
You guys risky, so he deserves to die.
No, Marie, you're wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But well, it doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Hit him, Marie.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on.
Either way, she was gonna hit him.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
That's not a joke,
I can
though.
stall for time here. Tell me, what happened next?
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody was the Whistling Man. Laughing away. Then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just...
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Why did he fall? How do you know? Where were you?
How do you know what happened?
I saw it.
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there and
He kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw. You liar. It's not my fault.
People, this game should show you something. Don't play pranks that hard, because this is what happens. People actually get killed.
No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest.
I don't think she's gonna let you be mayor if she did. You're gonna be mayor and then governor if you survive. And even then, your reputation is done anyway, because all of this is on air.
It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
You killed somebody, bro.
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
Hit him again, Marie.
Damn it. Yes. Okay.
Yes, we can make him talk now. We can keep beating your ass until you talk.
Your father was going to run her out of business unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the
That
river.
still doesn't give her the excuse, though. I'm sorry, it don't.
It's nothing to do with me.
You covered up a murder, bro.
That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews, too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking, that he just got himself into trouble. And
Fake report? I only heard the tapes.
you'd be disgusted by it.
For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
Even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no
I
idea.
mean, she has.
Never should have started. You shouldn't have pushed my George off the cliff. He should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined the football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Okay, the school gym, the football field, or the roller rink. School gym, I believe, because that's where they talked about
That's
the
right,
score and all that.
Forrest. Not that it matters, but yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So, Marie, where?
Peggy?
Oh my God,
Peggy!
Teddy?
What's Peggy doing over there?
Quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy.
Nice, bro.
It's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my God. I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you
Coffee.
forgot me.
What kind of
I'd
football?
never forget my own sister.
Sister? Peggy, what's
I
happening?
thought she
Why
said
are
that
you
her
even
sister
there?
died.
Want to explain, Peggy?
you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you
Oh,
remember?
that's the same book I saw downstairs.
Well, it was from Dawn.
Let me out.
She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died. And that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
Oh,
And
golly, a lot's going on all at once at the end of this game.
My sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we...
Obviously, because we friends. I thought we were co-hosts. I was running up here to save you.
I'm sorry.
You my god, girl.
A lot for you.
I just...
We tight.
What happened to you?
Let me out of here.
Disappeared one day.
Disappeared. I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night.
They do getting bored, don't you?
No, they told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I knew George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Next best thing, you mean Peggy? Don't. Did that why you attacked Eugene? What does Eugene got to do with anything? It's obviously you mean Peggy.
You mean Peggy, don't you, Marie?
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I can prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
Let's see any of these tapes. No, frogs, no. What's this? Oh, here. How do
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
You're about to kill your sister.
No! Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Hey, it's the police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. And it's been a scream.
Now for me to get out. That's the end of it. Okay, y'all. I told y'all we were going to finish Killer Frequency today. That's the end of that game. If y'all enjoyed the video and enjoyed the ending, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe button, turn those notifications on so you don't miss out on any of our videos. I'll see y'all in the next game.